start than usual?
Yeah, it was quick. 1 minute, I think, right?
Was that part of it?
That was the plan, yes. That's exactly what we planned.
Tonight feel closer to normal, Coach?
I don't know what you mean by normal, but it was a more complete effort on our part against a team that's not easy to play against. They get good numbers behind the ball. They're good at pressuring the ball. So getting the first goal was important. I thought we had moments in the first half to get a second goal and didn't, and we kept them in the game. And the second goal was important, and then obviously the red cards were big factors in the game as well.
Seth? Can you talk about the decision to start with Tommy McNamara and Polster and how that defensive shape helped?
Yeah, I think we've been susceptible to counterattacks, and whatever the reasons are for it, whoever knows, everyone will say it's this or that, and I just don't think our team reacted. But I think it's playing with 2 6s or 2 6/8s in those positions give us a little bit more stability in the midfield, and that's the reason for it.
Good. Bruce Tico got that early goal. Just what has he shown you to earn this opportunity, and what did he show?
Well, he's just getting better. It's his 3rd year with us, and we saw improvements this year in preseason. He's played well with the second team, and last week in DC, I thought he gave us a good 30 minutes, and he continues to make progress. And we've got to we got to pick the right times to give these young players an opportunity. Tico's only, I don't even know what is it, 20 years old? 19. So I think it's important that you don't put them in at the wrong time and damage their confidence. So the timing has to be right, and it's never perfect in trying to figure that out. But I think he's been brought along in a manner where he can step on the field, especially in a home game, and try to produce, and he certainly did tonight.
Go to Sam, and then we can wrap up Tommy.
Obviously, Matt Turner returned to the net. Obviously, wasn't tested a whole lot, but overall, what did you see from him in his return?
Well, I think he's an experienced goalkeeper. He plays with a lot of confidence, and he gives the guys in front of him a lot of confidence. And maybe one of those chances tonight, he had to make a decent save. I think it was in the first half, but for the most part, he wasn't tested a whole lot. But I think he gives the group confidence, and it's a good first game back because he hasn't played, I believe, since January. So we've been a little bit concerned about are we rushing him in too early, and obviously tonight he showed that he's pretty comfortable getting back in there.
Frank, you got another?
Yeah, Adam Buchler, can you just talk about him because it looked like he drew a couple of those fouls. His hold up.
Yeah, he got better as the game went on. He had chances throughout the night, and it's a classic Adam goal. I thought a very good goal, and a good ball by, I guess, Dewan, was it? Right, and he drew, I think, cards on both of those guys. I know 31 he was fouled him, and I guess who was it? Who was the other guy that was sent off? Who? Number 15, right? Yeah. So give Adam a lot of credit for that.
We have just 1 or 2 more. We'll go Seth, and then Tom will be the last one.
It seems like another big success with the team shape and whatnot is having Kessler and Farrell, along with the chemistry of Turner. Can you just talk about having those guys out there and the chemistry and how that limits those counterattacks you mentioned?
Well, they don't necessarily limit the counterattacks, but they've got to defend them well. But this is the first time this year we've had those 5 players together, and I think getting Kessler back in is really important. So that was probably his 3rd start of the year, if I'm not mistaken. And he's our best defender, so we need him in there. So getting him back in and bringing Matt back in was important.
You talked about the normality thing. I guess part of that, you mentioned the confidence that Matt brings when he's on the field for the rest of the group. Did you notice anything majorly any different tonight with him out there, or even during the week? You know, was the tone in training different with having Matt back? You know.
Oh, he communicates well. I think that part's noticeable. We didn't put him in the goal a whole lot this week because he's coming back, and we didn't kill him in with the team. I think Kevin Hitchcock sure did in goalkeeper training and all, but we didn't have him in with the team that much. But he's very experienced, and to have the last line of defense with that goalkeeper is a real positive. And I'll tell you this: our other goalkeeper is going to be very good. He's going to be a good one, and we're looking forward to seeing him play as well.